Hey everybody, and welcome back. You made it back. Welcome back to episode 2 of Vitamin Lead, your healthy dose of leadership. I am your host, TJ Reed, and I'm so excited you decided to come back for another 5-minute episode here with me. Today we're going to be talking about what do you do when you're the new leader in the room. And I want to take this from the perspective of the people that you're going to be leading, because I think that they're really going to follow you in 4 different stages. And it's important to understand that so that you can lead well in each of those stages with the people that are there with you. I'm sure it's been labeled and talked about in a variety of different ways with different leaders, and I've read those leaders. But here's kind of like how I like to look at it. And so let's dive in here real quick into what happens when you're the new leader in the room. So the first thing is that when you're the new leader in the room, people are going to ask the question, why you? Right? Why you? Why did you get this job and I didn't get this job? Especially if you're a young leader or a less experienced leader than some people in the room, they're going to be asking the question, why you? They're going to be questioning, what skills and competence did you bring to the table that sets you apart from the rest of the group? And that's why you got hired for this role. So it's important that you know the answer to that. You know, we ask a lot of questions on the hiring phase, like before we get a job or before we get a promotion. But have you ever taken a few moments to, after you get the job or after you get the promotion, say, hey, what was it that you saw in me that made you choose me for this role? I think that's just as important, because what that does is that helps you to be able to answer that question, why you, when your team's looking at you going, what kind of competence do you have? Why do you do that? Because if you understand the competence that you bring to it, you'll also have confidence at the same time, right? And so it's important that you come with both the competence as well as the confidence, so that when people are asking why you have a ready answer for why you. If you're asking yourself that exact same question, you're not going to be able to lead well right off the bat. So answer that question before you ever get in front of the people you're going to be leading. Why you? Why you? What makes you competent and confident to now do this job? And listen, I don't think that you need to be competent in the deep dive of the things and the people that you're leading. I think more than anything, a leader is a leader no matter where you place them. But you've also got to be an agile learner, right? And so if you come in and you're competent and you're confident and you know your leadership ability and you know the charge of what you're expected to do, then what you can do is you can dive in with those people, you can learn that work, and you can help to lead them forward towards solutions, resolutions, whatever it takes, whatever kind of strategies you need. So that's the first question, is why you? The second thing that they'll do is they'll watch you, right? So the first question is why you, then they'll watch you. And this is you're needing to answer the question of character. Can I tell you that a lot of times leadership is just really boring faithfulness? Some of the best leaders are people that just show up day in, day out, do the hard work, roll up their sleeves, and get it done. I heard this one group of people hired a manager they called their GCD manager, and it was called the Getting Crap Done manager. You need to be that person. They're going to be looking at your character. Man, I'll tell you what, I show up to work every day at 7:40 a.m. You can almost set your clock to me. Sometimes I'm a little bit a couple minutes later than that because my daughter decided to throw a fit in the driveway. But you can almost set your watch to me getting to work at 7:40 a.m. most days. And I think that's important. It's important for me that my team, when I expect them to be there early, to be ready to hit the ground running as a team, that they know that I'll be right there with them. And so people are going to be watching your character. So they'll ask, why you? And then they're going to begin to watch you. Who are you when nobody's looking? Who are you when you don't realize that even the people you're leading are looking? Are you somebody that's trustworthy? Are you somebody that is who you say you are, that you're not just saying one thing to their faces and a different thing behind their back? They're going to be watching you. So the first question is why you. The second thing they're going to do is watch you. And then hopefully the third of the fourth steps is that they're going to do it with you, right? That if they've seen you, that you're competent, you're confident, and that you're a person of character, then the hope is that you've begun to care for them. That's not just the team that you're leading, but it's your team, right? That you haven't just come in and just barked a bunch of directions at people, but that you've cared about who these people are that you're leading. And so they'll do it with you if they know that you care. You ever heard that old proverb that says, if you want to go fast, go alone, but if you want to go far, go with others? I think that's so true. I think that you can go fast and you can do things, but you'll be just doing it by yourself, right? And then you could be the king of efficiency, the queen of efficiency, but yet you won't necessarily be helping and caring and leading people. People will go with you when they know that you care. They want to know that you care. So, why you is the first question. Then they'll watch you. Then they'll go with you. And then here's the part where you just let go of control. Take a deep breath with me right now. Go. This is where you let go of control and they go without you, right? This is the ultimate dream, that as you come in as a leader and as you develop more leaders, that then they can do that work without you. That's why you're there. Don't be threatened by the really talented people. Man, I hope that I'm developing 6 people that could take my job, right? If I'm that insecure, man, I'm missing it. I want to develop people. Because you know what? The person who may have the solutions for this business 2 years from now might be in a different seat than my seat, right? I might not have it 2 years from now. I might need to go solve this other problem, either in this company or another company, something that is waiting for me there. But man, if I don't develop that next person who's going to sit in that seat and be ready to take it, man, I'm missing it. They want to do it. They want to be able to do it without you. I know what this is like. I have a 2.5-year-old daughter, and just teaching her to eat by herself is a task sometimes. Giving up control, right? I think I'm very much a type A personality of wanting to kind of control things. And so helping her to take her plate, put it on her lap while she sits on the couch instead of her booster seat, and really begin to learn how to eat and poke hot dogs and grapes and stuff like that has been an exercise in giving up control for me. And isn't that what it is a lot of times as leaders? It's just choosing to go, you know what? It might make a mess at times. Little side note. Make sure that the messes you allow young leaders and new leaders to make aren't ones that are devastating to the business or the company, right? Let it be things where they can grow in a controlled environment, that it's not going to have a deep impact on what you're doing to the best of your ability. You can't always control that sort of stuff. But if they're going to do it without you, help it to be as much of a controlled environment as you can so that they can grow as leaders. They can do it without you. So, quick review. When you're the new leader in the room, the first question they're going to ask is, why you? They're asking if you're competent and if you're confident to do the work that you've now been asked to do. Then they're going to watch you. They want to watch your character, your faithfulness, that you're going to show up day in and day out and work just as hard alongside of them. Just because you're in the leader seat doesn't mean that you work any less than the people that you're leading. Then they're going to do it with you. If they trust you, right? If they know that you care, they're going to do it with you. That's the care that they're looking at from you. And then finally, the goal of all leadership is that they'll do it without you. That you'll be able to give up control. You'll be able to help them to do the things that they need to do. Why you, watch you, with you, then without you. Whew. That's some good stuff right there. I want to hear from you. Are you a new leader? Which one of these 4 things that resonated with you? Share it with me. So email us at vitaminleadteam@gmail.com. That's vitaminleadteam@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. Or if you've been a leader for a while, man, where'd you get tripped up in one of those 4 areas? I'd love to share some of the stories that I hear from you so that our community can be encouraged in this. And so You're the new leader in the room. This is what you do. And here's how you're going to grow with the people you're leading. Hope this was beneficial to you. Until next time, thank you for joining us on Vitamin Lead, your healthy dose of leadership. I look forward to the next time we get to connect. Peace.